The night drapes itself across my kingdom. Soft and endless, like the ache that never leaves. In the silence, I hear the heartbeat of memories. Faint, fragile, echoing from a place that no longer exists. The world calls me Prince. But my heart has forgotten the sound of crowns. It remembers only her voice. The music of peace that once calmed my storms. Silence has become my closest friend. And yet it is the cruelest of all. It does not speak. But it repeats her absence in 1,000 echoes. When I walk through my empty halls, my footsteps whisper her name against the marble. When I close my eyes, the wind shapes her shadow upon my soul. There was a time when love was my kingdom. Her eyes were the sunrise. Her smile the gate through which I entered peace. We spoke without words. For hearts like ours needed no language. But love, they say, is a storm that even kings cannot command. And when it came, it did not ask permission to stay or to leave. Now I sit beneath the silver sky, listening to the stars converse about eternity. They say time heals. But time has only deepened the wound she left behind. The heart, I've learned, does not grow quiet with years. It learns to echo in whispers. It hides pain in poetry. And calls that pain art. Sometimes I dream of her. Not as the woman I lost, but as the silence that lives within me. I see her standing at the edge of the dunes. Her veil dancing with the desert breeze. Her eyes heavy with unspoken words. I reach for her hand. But the mirage vanishes, leaving me to hold the air where love once lived. There is a falcon that visits my window each dawn. It watches me with the patience of the wise. I see her spirit in its gaze. Wild, proud, and free. I whisper to it, "Go, find her in the wind." And it flies. Its wings cutting through the soft gold of morning. But it never returns with her scent. Even the skies cannot bridge what the heart has broken. The poets of my bloodline sang of courage, of battles and honor and pride. But they never spoke of the quiet wars. The ones fought in the chambers of the soul. No sword can slay memory. No armor can guard the heart. I have worn the finest robes. Stood before the world with a smile of strength. But inside, I am a soldier who has lost his home. They say kings are made by destiny. But lovers are made by pain. And I have become both. The echo of her laughter still lives in the corners of my mind. A melody that refuses to fade. Sometimes, when I write, I pause. Because I can almost hear her say, "Don't forget me in your words." And so, I never do. Every verse I write carries her shadow. Every pause between words is her heartbeat. This poetry. It is not art. It is survival. It is how I breathe when the world grows too heavy. How I speak when silence swallows my tongue. The moonlight touches my face. As if it remembers how she once did. Softly. Carefully. Lovingly. And in that brief, sacred moment, I let the tears fall. Not for weakness, but for remembrance. Because so